Then maybe later we'll talk again. So basically, shifting gears a little bit, coming from the tools, the tips, best practices that we discussed earlier. For this portion, for online marketing, I want to share with you a little bit about your business strategy, your online marketing strategy, right? So basically, for this section, I want to cover three things. The 4 key questions that you should ask yourself that would help you put together an online marketing strategy. To be clear on why you need online marketing, what is it for, how do you know if it's time to do online marketing beyond like the free stuff, the basics of the features of your pages. And then to have a good understanding of what's the difference of organic posting and paid. So these are the 3 things that I'm going to touch on. So the first question that you need to ask yourself as you're putting together your online marketing strategy is, what is my story? It will be good if you can share that story with your customers. And this question should also answer, what is the problem that my business or my product is trying to solve? It can be a personal experience, like I'm trying to find the best lechon out there, but it's just not there. Doesn't taste good enough, it's not garlicky enough. That's the problem I want to solve. I think people like garlicky lechon, therefore I will start my own garlicky lechon business. Just an example, right? So as much as possible, your story could be something of your personal experience, but ultimately, what is the problem that your business or your product is trying to solve? The next one is, what are my business objectives? And the clearer this is to you, the better you will have execution in terms of your online marketing strategy. And by clear, what I mean by that is, you have a specific number, a specific metric, or KPI, key performance indicator in mind. I want to grow my business by 50% in 2020. That business is gonna come from women in Batangas. Like, the more clear your business objectives is, the better for your online marketing strategy. I want to increase foot traffic in my store in Cebu from 2,000 per day to 5,000 per day. Because that will mean it will give me additional X number of revenue. 1 million additional revenue, just as an example. So the more specific your business objectives is, as you try to put together your online marketing strategy, then the better. The third question, who is my audience? And the common mistake that businesses, even some marketers on this, is that they think their customer is everybody. They by default think na, my potential customer base is all the Filipinos in the world, or everyone who is in Cebu. That's the common mistake. The way to determine who your audience is to maybe create a profile and define this person who is most likely and the easiest person to be converted by your business, to use your business or your product. So for example, if my business is financial services, right? If my business is financial services, let's say my offer is wallet, e-wallet, loans. E-wallet like GCash. So my immediate target audience is someone who doesn't yet have a bank account, someone who would have to send money to a friend or a family member on a regular basis, etc., etc. So the clearer that profile is in your mind, the better for your online marketing strategy. The next one is, what makes my business or my product unique? It's also similar to what is your USP or unique selling point. And essentially what this should answer is, why would they choose you, your business or your product versus your competitor? They will choose my lechon because I'm the garlicky lechon. I'm the best garlicky lechon out there. And all the other lechons are like sweet, spicy, whatever, but me, I own the garlicky segment. So So all the people who would prefer garlicky would choose me. That's my unique selling point from that example earlier. So I've gone through four questions to ask yourself. Now it's quiz time and prize time, right? Yay! Woo! Alright, so what is the first thing that you ask yourself? What is my
Story. Story.
Yes, no. Yes, sorry.
Yay! What is your story? Okay? The second one, what are my
Adjectives.
Yes. Business objective.
business objectives? Third, who is my
Audience. Lahat may chocolate.
target audience? Who is my target audience? Awesome. What makes my
Product unique.
exactly? What makes your product unique? What is your unique selling point? So remember those four things as you're trying to build your online marketing strategy. Now, I'll give you another example, another story of a business who has done this very, very well. This time, so the example I showed you earlier was from Indonesia. This time, it's from India. It's a small business from India who found their unique selling point, their niche target audience, and who basically grew their business from a small shop in the rural areas of India to now they have a global customer base similar with Baliculture.
मेरे पति कुर्सी मिलते थे और फोल्डिंग मिलते थे। मेरे आदमी ने मतलब बताया कि ये काम सीख लो, तुम्हें काम आएगा आगे चल के। तो मैंने कहा हमको क्या करना, तुम काम कर रहे हो बताइए। उनके गुजरने के बाद हम बाहर काम करने लगे, झाड़ू पोछा बर्तन ये काम करते थे।
With Scrapshala, since all the products are handcrafted, we could give opportunity to skilled, underprivileged artisans to bring their skills back into practice.
शेखा दीदी ने कहा कि मेरे वहाँ काम करोगी। मैंने कहा क्या काम है? तो कहेंगे कुर्सी बनाएंगे। मेरे वहाँ बराबर काम देता है। मैंने कहा हाँ करेंगे। तो घर पे अपना बैठ के काम करते हैं, बराबर दीदी काम देती है मुझे। कहती है कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं, यही काम करोगे। सारा काम छोड़िए, मैंने छोड़ सकता। मैंने कहा यही चार का काम करते हैं।
We started our Facebook page in 2016, 2 months after we started with this idea, and we could do multiple things with our pictures, with the content we created, and reach out to our friends and people we knew all over the world.
किसी के मतलब आदमी तो नहीं हुए कि हम किसी के सहारे हैं कि हमें कोई 10 रुपया दे दे, 5 रुपया दे दे। अभी साथ लेने वाला कोई नहीं है, हम दे देते लेकिन नहीं है।
Awesome story, right? From a small business to now as a business who has a global customer base. Alright, so now I move to why do you need online marketing, or how do you know if you already need to expand from the basics that you're doing in your pages or in your messenger? How do you know at what point? Basically, like what I said earlier, the most important determining factor is if you've answered the 4 questions that we were talking about, and if you already know what type of return or value you will get out of the online marketing efforts that you will do, what does that return to your business? How much more customers are you gonna get? How much more people are gonna go to your shop if you start doing online marketing? Basically, that's the most important determining factor. If it's very clear to you already what type of return you're going to get into, what type of reach that you're going to get, additional reach or new customers that you're going to get, then maybe it's time to expand from organic posting to now advertising or implementing some sort of online marketing strategy. The next one is, what is the difference anyway, right? So, okay, I'm gonna do online marketing, I'm gonna expand my business online, but how is organic versus paid really different from each other? So, the way that it's different is, basically, as a business, if you post something right now, organic will only give you maybe a few hundred people reach, right? And it's basically just the immediate people who are already, following your business, your existing customer base, etc. But paid essentially allows you to expand, to scale, to reach more people. And again, I would only encourage for you to do this if you already know, or if you're at that stage where you need to expand your reach, expand your customer base, and acquire new people onto your business. So just to recap the online marketing bit, the first thing to remember is to have a clear answer on what your story is and what your business objectives are. The second thing to remember, who is your target audience? And again, it's not everyone, right? Your immediate target audience are the people who are easily to convert, like they're your low-hanging fruits. And then maybe your secondary audience is the expanded version of that. But first, you have to be very clear of who your core target audience is. And then the third one is online marketing helps you drive your business and expand your reach, your conversions, your connections, and ultimately should help you achieve your business objectives. If it's not helping you achieve your business objectives, don't do it. So before I wrap up, I want to leave you with some tools, some free tools, features, portals on Facebook that you can leverage right now as a small business. So you have their Facebook for Business. You have their Blueprint courses. So if you want to master, whether it's as a page administrator or for advertising, Facebook Blueprint courses would be able to help you with that. Basically, it's a free online marketing course of everything that's related to Facebook. And this is all absolutely free, right? And if you want to have something specific to your business, and you want to put together sort of like an online marketing strategy, we also have a 30, 60, 90-day e-learning module specifically for small businesses who are starting up. Now, before I end and before we go to break, I want to issue a challenge. You've seen a ton of case studies today, right? The one from Indonesia, the one from India. You've seen Jocelyn this morning from John. My challenge is I want the next one to come from here, to come from Cebu. You can do it, right? We can do it. We can absolutely do it. I would be super proud if we can be part of your growth, of your business growth, and if we can present that back into the world in maybe 6 months or a year. So that's it for me. Thank you, guys.